Bubule, Sono, Ndewo. We're still in the spirit of independence, and I'm excited. Yes, Nigeria is our fatherland. Happy 60th birthday, Nigeria. God bless Nigeria and God bless us all. If you're new here, you're welcome to my channel. I upload video every Wednesdays. If you haven't joined the family, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to get you notified whenever I upload a video. And if you like this video, give your girl a thumb up and let me also know what you want me to talk about in the comment section. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers. Now today we'll be looking at a topic which says that is joint account healthy in a marriage? Yes. Now we're going to first talk about what joint account is, and this is for the benefit of those that have heard it before and don't know the meaning, or for the benefit of those that haven't heard it before at all. Now, what is joint account? Joint account is a bank account that is run by one or more individuals, in which each individual has right to deposit and withdraw funds from that particular account. Now, since we're going to be looking at it in the context of marriage, yes, I would like to say that before you can run a joint account with your spouse, there are three things you should consider. The first one is trust. Yes. Do you trust your partner enough to run a joint account with him or her? Because trust is the bedrock of every relationship. And the second thing is high level of communication. Do you guys talk? Do you have an heart-to-heart talk? Do you really share things with each other? Before you can say you want to have a joint account, do you communicate well to a point that no, you actually know that you can trust this person, you can talk to this person with anything? And the third thing is there must be high level of understanding. Yeah, so these three things has to be put into consideration before opening a joint account with your spouse. Having taken out all of these three consideration, you should also know that one of the cogent rules of having a joint account is that before you withdraw a certain amount of money from that account, you need your partner's consent, which means that you cannot just withdraw money from the account as you like without having your partner's consent. Now, having known this as well, let's look at having a joint account with your spouse. Let's look at it from the positive side and obviously from the negative side. Yes. Why is joint account advisable in a marriage? The first one is it makes both parties responsible for the growth of the family. What do I mean by this? Now, we know that the men are the head of the family, they are the provider, they are the breadwinner. But there's nothing wrong with if you as a wife, there's nothing wrong in you also contributing to the growth of the family. Yes, it just means that you have the interest of the growth of your family. You have it at heart. Yes, it just makes you responsible. It makes you intentional about it. And you know, women now, this is on a lighter note though, when it comes to my money, it is my money. But when it comes to my husband's money, it is our money. So having a joint account with your husband just makes you responsible. Fine, I am not saying you shouldn't have your personal account. It's all right to have your personal account, but having that joint account with your spouse where you save the little earnings you get just makes you responsible, just makes you have the growth of your family at heart. Now, the second reason why I feel joint account is advisable is because it helps in easy accomplishment of projects. Say you want to become a landlord in the next couple of years, and you know, if it's just one person making that effort, if it's only your husband that is making that effort, you know, the project accomplishment won't be as fast as when we have two people, say you and your husband, contributing for the accomplishment of that project. And also, if you want to get asset, it just makes it easy for you to be able to do all those things within a short period of time. The third reason why I feel joint account is also advisable is because it helps in unforeseen circumstances. Yes, say you want to pay urgent bills now and you don't have money elsewhere, that account is readily available for you. Say long-term sickness. Yes, sometimes in life, trying period comes whereby we have this long-term sickness that you can't even deal with. Joint account is there to save you through that period. Now, the last but not the least reason why joint account is advisable is because it helps with payment of rent. Yes, say house rent, say school fees. You know, all of these things are not something that you do every day. Yes, it has to be planned for. You have to have proper planning so that you won't be on the street. Now, I want us to note that the purpose of joint account is for future expenses. Yes, it's not for daily needs. You can't say now you want to buy Maggie and you will go to that account. No, you can't say now you want to buy shoe and you will go to that account. It is not for daily needs. It is for future expenses. Yes, as we all know, as important as water is, if it is taken in excess, it becomes harmful. Now let's look at the negative side of joint account. That is the negative reasons why joint account is not advisable in marriage. The first one is it could lead to a messy outcome when it comes to divorce. Say you and your husband, you guys did a court marriage, and you know life happens as well. One thing can lead to another, divorce can set in, and you would obviously want to share the property or whatever you guys have between each other. And say when you guys started the joint account, say it was a ratio of 30 to 10%. Say your husband is putting 30%, and you as the wife, your own contribution is 10%. If you have a divorce and you are to split that income, that's money, irregardless of how much you put as a person, you guys have to divide the money equally. Yes. The negativity of running a joint account is that it limits privacy. Yes, that is, there has to be openness in everything. If you're that person that you want to plan a surprise party, you want to do this, you want to do that, having a joint account, and you know within yourself that you want to take from that money that you both are saving, you know that would not be possible, because you have to open up. You need the consent of your spouse. There has to be openness in everything you're doing. And the last but not the least is that it restricts the habit of a lavish spender. Yes, if you're that person that spends anyhow, you can do this with money, you can do that with money. Having a joint account just limits the way you spend. Yes, it limits the way you spend, because you can't just spend anyhow, because you need the consent of your spouse. Yes, you need a signature, you need him to be aware of whatever you want to use the money for and all. So having known all of this, we've come to the end of today's topic. I hope you really enjoyed it, because I did myself. But let me know what you feel in the comment section. Let me know if you feel that joint account is advisable or healthy for a marriage, or if you feel it is not advisable or it is not healthy in a marriage. Yes, thank you so much once again. I remain your girl Mide. But before you go, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. It will really mean a lot to me. Love you all. See you in my next video. Bye bye.